Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV. I believe it's a BO3 now. I'm going to say it's best of 3 because, well, we are in the grids, which means we're in the quarterfinals. Goody versus vVvHasu. I'm just going to call him Hasu right now, but for the intros, you always have to do something interesting like Hasu. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. Put emphasis on it and the start, kind of get the adrenaline pumping, I guess. Try to make it Korean, but of course I cannot do any impression besides Elmer Fudd. Well, maybe Homestar Runner. They kind of are one in the same, and I also can't not do the impression. So I don't know. I don't know if you call that an impression or not, but we do have Goody spawning as the purple Terran, and Hasu spawning as the green Protoss. He is gonna be throwing down his 9 pylon right there. I'm not sure exactly why he places it there. Is this normal or was this MLG? It is normal, Shadow Temple. But of course, I'm not a ref. And Goody, he does he pays attention. He knows what's going on. He's like, wait, is this MLG or not? I can look before the game starts, but once the game starts, I'd have to go all the way down the ramp and see. And Goody is saying not the bugged one. So, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe there's a bugged version of Shadow Temple out there, but this is not it. We do have that 12 racks going down from Goody. Gonna see 13 gas most likely. He is known for his mech style, trying to make mech work in every single matchup, but every now and then he does go bio, just mixing it up, may go in with the Marine and Marauder, try to do some type of pressure because people used to do like the Goody build, which didn't mean it was just a good build, it just meant it was like, you're going mech so you're not gonna be attacking me anytime soon, so I can do whatever the heck I want early game, be really greedy, and then when you attack me, I'll have so much, it doesn't matter if you're mech, I can just overwhelm you. So every now and then Goody does mix it up. He's not susceptible to metagame like that. He is just going to get the refinery right now at 13, and we'll see a Marine coming out and possibly a Marauder to follow that up. The Marine will... I think the Marine's best position is right here. The reason being, if you place him up here, the probe can run by him. If you place him down at the bottom of the ramp, the probe cannot always run by because the path, it's all the way down here, and then he has to go up. So this little bend allows you to get 1 to 2 extra shots if you're down here on that one probe. So you can sometimes kill the probe if you're just down at the bottom of the ramp, and when it's turning around you, you get those extra shots off. If it's up on top, the probe can generally just run right past, unless you have the second Marine, which Goody does, taking that out, and is going to be going for the factory right after that. Does have that gas up, so Hasu doesn't really see too much. Seeing that second Marine does tell him you don't have a tech lab on that barracks, so he scouted pretty much all that he possibly could on the early game. Knows no tech lab, knows no Marauder. I guess that is good for him because, well, if you're not getting a tech lab on that barracks, what does that mean you can do? Either you have multiple barracks going up, you're doing expansion because, well, I didn't see any gas of you, or you're going for a factory. So Hasu right now knows about those 3 things that Goody can do. It's factory, multiple barracks, or expansion. And Goody not really known for his bio, so we can probably rule out the multiple barracks. Expansion, very possible. And the factory, also very possible. So right now, Hasu just doesn't know if Goody is expanding or going for some type of factory. So he's not going to take a 1-gate expansion of his own, and is indeed going to go with the Robo facility. Probably going to observer out with these 2 gates. Very, very safe for Hasu. Observer will see, be like, okay, you are not going to be doing any type of expanding. And probe does come back. Did it see that bunker? No, it didn't. SCV is now still just mining away. We have a Warp Prism in production. So, yeah, Warp Prism and Hellions being made. Goody does like his Hellions. He does build lots and lots of Hellions. Is getting a medevac. So we could have 2 players doing a drop, which would be quite odd. If a medevac and a Warp Prism cross paths and like, hey, you know what? Just because I'm Protoss doesn't mean I can't drop you, man. At the same time, it looks like Hasu does want to get an expansion up. That was not an Observer first, that was a Warp Prism first. And here we go, gonna get everything up. 4 units gonna come in, may drop them right here, then whoop in more units. Maybe not because he didn't. He got the Nexus. He could have just whooped in more units if he didn't get the expansion. And yeah, we do have a Goody. He's like, you know what, I was just doing a drop, dude. and goes on this high ground, morphing in some Zealots, and the Warp Prism goes down just after the Zealots finish. If that Warp Prism went down in the middle of that transformation, that would be huge. And now these Zealots trying to do what damage they can to the SCVs, but the Hellions get in great position, take that out, and looks like Goody has dealt with this quite well. Gonna load up his Marines, and the Stalker's gonna run out and do a drop of his own. These Stalkers are gonna sit here, and I wish I could turn the HP bars off. I just noticed I left them on. And I hate casting with them on. I like playing with them on, but casting with them on I do not like. And it looks like we have that one SCV trying to go back. These Hellions taking out that and gonna come in, possibly going through the front door. We do have Stalkers being made. Goody is gonna see Hasu did get an expansion up. Hasu does block this medevac from going in, and now two Stalkers are gonna block the Hellions from getting up the ramp. Nice micro on Goody. Gonna actually take out one Stalker with Hellions. Who said Hellions can't kill Stalkers? What the heck, Goody? That I did not expect, I'll be honest. Nice micro there from Goody, taking out a Stalker, and looks like I have some time real quick. So goes to change real quick, going off of HP buzz. Yes, do that so quick because I'm used to it. Always forget to do that. And I think if Goody didn't really have, well, if he didn't have the drop, there would be 3 Stalkers that were at the ramp. So no, he wouldn't do extra damage if that drop didn't have all the Marines in there. Goody is getting his expansion up, going in this work account. We do have 27 to 27. Both players will have an expansion up around the same time. We do have Hasu's up. Goody's is just about up. His been up a while, but he can't really mine from it to make it beneficial. Does have a lot of Chrono Boost on it, though, so that is nothing to just ignore. And another Warp Prism is coming in with 4 Stalkers. And I guess Hasu just loves this Warp Prism play. This is a BO3, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see if he can do the Warp Prism play in consecutive games. Goes into phase mode, gonna get Zealots, plays him in a pretty bad position. Has to run around to get to those SCVs. And just Marines really to deal with this, and the Marines aren't what you want against Stalkers, but there is a tank coming out. That Viking gonna try to pick off that Warp Prism. The Viking goes down though. Is he gonna get another round of units in? We do have Hasu killing quite a few SCVs, it looks like. And nope. As he's morphing something in, the unit does go down, and looks like Goody does defend that. 17 workers, or 17 probes, because I've been missing a drop that's been going off at the same time. Goody moved that drop that was in the corner down here, takes out a lot of probes. Nice job, Goody. Almost completely missed that. So worker kill count, you can see both players have killed a lot of workers. 13 and 15 workers killed. Wow. So both players just dropping, and that's something you don't see too often. Mainly because Protoss don't really use Warp Prisms in their play. Going in this loss, you can see that Hasu has lost more, is behind on probes. That's never good to be behind on workers against him. We have a pylon. Hasu snuck in down here to morph in some units. So I guess he will morph in a few Zealots if Goody decides to attack. So if he sees like a bunch of Goody's units down here sieging up, because Goody is known as a mech, very immobile. So he can morph in units and attack the middle line while Goody is away and do a lot of damage. Also, he is going to see when these destructible rocks start going down, because when Goody scouts this pylon, it is going to be when Goody is thinking about taking his 3rd base. So that pylon serves as 2 things. It can do some harassment. It looks like we have 2 tanks dropping in. And looks like Goody may just do tank micro. Those Zealots decide to run away from the tanks. And wow. Goody gonna go on this high ground, and we don't have anything to give him vision. But yeah, Goody just keeping up on those kills. Is he going to do it again? That medevac is hiding off on that high ground. We do have an observer right here. If the observer came, could spot this. And oh no! The Stalker's in a horrible spot, actually. The tanks could have done a lot of damage, because this is a funnel for them. You have to individually micro unless they're going to be like Dragoon AI and be so freaking stupid. You'll be like, why am I 2 Stalkers attacking 2 tanks when I have 8 of them? And a Hellion tries to sneak in and kill probes. I don't know if he got any there. Goody is just all over the place. And yeah, I think he did get a lot. Wouldn't it? Yeah, it was 27. Now he's at 22. So I am missing stuff all over. Goody is just doing way too much. And a Warp Prism is coming out. And this is what I'm not really used to seeing Goody do. I haven't seen Goody in a while. Very good player. As you can see, just doing drops everywhere. And I think I don't know what tab to leave up. Maybe the lost tab I should leave up, just so I'd be like, wait, why is that incrementing? Oh, there's a drop going on. Goody, stop doing too many things at once. We do have blue flames being researched to take out those zealots really quickly. Tanks to siege up and SCVs to build bunkers. And you don't really see siege tanks used against Protoss too much, but this game, yeah, you do, because it's Goody. He knows how to use mech in every matchup, makes mech work in matchups you didn't think it was possible for. And he makes it look so hard, it seems to be like imbalanced. We do have a warp push him out. If he had zealots in, he could zealot bomb. It looks like he's just going to zealot morph, but that's nowhere near the bombing because, well, you morph in, but it doesn't really have the HP because it, like, starts getting HP. And then one tank kills it. If you do a bomb, then, I should have went to the score screen. But if you do a bomb, the unit's at full HP, so it can absorb multiple hits. You're just using 100 minerals right there to take one tank fire on another tank. Not worth it. If you drop the zealots in, well, that's dealing like 5 tank shots. Your zealots doing damage. You're actually like taking out 2 tanks for 4 zealots, which is worth it. So going in this graph, so you can see the army value and the resource collection rate. You can see Goody was just so far ahead after that huge harassment, and we're immediately going into the next game.